Good morning. I hope you are really, really doing well, you and your family and the people who are important to you. I think one advantage of this whole lockdown is you don't have Monday morning blues, because what's there to be blue about on a Monday morning? A lot of us are talking about what will happen afterwards. Not that we know when afterwards will be. We have an inkling of when schools might go back. We have a little bit of news coming through about opening up segments of the economy, but we don't know when it's going to be after this. And yet everybody's talking about after. What's going to happen after this? And there are two schools of thought, right? The one school of thought says we're just going to go right back to how we were before. That's human nature. We don't learn our lessons. We talk a big game right now, but the fact is we'll just go back to old habits as soon as we have the opportunity. It's probably the more pessimistic school of thought. And the other school of thought is very optimistic and says the world has fundamentally changed. People will recognize now that we don't have to spend so much time in our cars or in airplanes, and we'll reduce the pollution in our world. The price of oil will remain low. Economies will pick up, new industries will emerge, new technology will change how we live our lives. Maybe the medical world will benefit from lessons learned during this period. And people will realize that they can breathe a little easier, that they don't have to rush so badly, that we can get by with less, and that we can spend more time with those who we care about. And that's obviously the more optimistic view. I think the Torah view, the Jewish view, is obviously you're supposed to be optimistic, but not in the clouds. Optimistic means that if you want something to happen when this is over, it's 100% dependent on how you start to think, plan, and even behave now. So rather than to behave now in a way, well, some of us are quite resentful and quite upset, and we believe that the things that we should be able to control, that we're not able to control, it's not helpful for how it's going to be afterwards. And some of us wish for a better world, but we haven't given much thought to a rollout. How's this better world actually going to happen? And if you do start to think about a rollout, you can actually start to practice that at home right now. And that would be, I think, the Torah's approach. The Torah's approach would be, you have an opportunity now, take the long view. The wise person sees ahead. Or as the other expression goes, that who is a wise person, somebody who can see how things are going to unfold. So now's a great time to invest. Now is a time to invest in new habits. Now is a time to invest in a rollout plan. Now is a time to invest in a strategy and plan for how to make the life that is after this that good life that we all wish for. You know, we look very forward to Mashiach, and we believe that we're living in the time of Mashiach, and we believe that Mashiach is very imminent. We don't believe that Mashiach is going to come swooping out of the skies to save us. We believe that Mashiach is going to be something we collectively achieve. And if we get our heads right and understand how to invest in the right priorities now for the after, then the after will be Mashiach. It won't just be certain minor adjustments to our world. So it's worthwhile investing now, and please God, we get to see, not in the long, long after, in the very soon after, we get to see a world of Mashiach. Till then, let's keep davening, let's keep working, trying to grow ourselves, let's stay connected, and of course, stay safe and stay sane.